Warwick's Graham Central Station. I'm sure you can figure it out based off the name here what this flavor is centered around. Well, first off, no Warwick gear, so why not rep the dogs? Got after them Clemson Tigers week 1. Anyways, don't get me started, but it just might be the year of the dog. Anyways, go dogs. Graham Central Station, Graham flavored ice cream with a crunchy graham cracker swirl and chocolate covered honeycomb candies. Check it out. See some, obviously the base. Here's a little bit of the swirl, and you can see the chocolate covered honeycomb candy. So the color, I don't know, for some reason it completely caught me off guard. It's a little more, shall we say, like orange, like a fall color. Like I get like Graham's brown, but it's normally a lighter tanner color than this. It kind of just caught me off guard. So it made me really anxious to try the flavor, to try it. And let me tell you something. Arguably, the best Graham flavored ice cream I've ever scooped. Now, hold your horses. Don't start jumping up and down yet. Yes, flavor is great. It is full of graham flavor, graham cracker, molasses, a little bit of honey. The base, a little more mild, a little more milk and cream involved. And also, but also very sweet. A lot of, probably cane sugar. Yeah, cane sugar added to it. Nonetheless, here's the issue. And if you've seen me scoop these Warwick 56 ounces, is that a half gallon? I think it's just shy of a half gallon. Just shy of a half gallon. Anyways, it's a lighter ice cream. It still says premium ice cream. It's not. Tom at Warwick, love the guy, love Tom, but this is light. Lighter. It's not light. It's not like I'm eating air, but it's light. Nowhere near the density, nowhere near the premiumness, even the creaminess of their pints. Warwick's pints are great. Phenomenal. This is a lighter product. You can tell there's a little, less, some more air whipped into it. It's just a lighter ice cream. And I get it because this is for sales. You can't sell a container like this size as premium ice cream. You'd be paying $20, $30 for this. So there's a place in the retail setting for this, and he's filling that void. So I get where you're going. Still have to dock points for that. But once you taste the flavor of the base, you'll be completely content with the texture suffering a little bit. And by that, I just mean being a little lighter base. Now, this isn't your traditional swirl. This is, did I say crunchy? It's a crunchy graham cracker swirl. A better way to say it is like, it's very gritty. It's almost like soft. It is soft, actually. It's almost like soft, mushy, but still has some grit to it. Love the texture. Love the change of pace from the base. The flavor is not as sweet as the base, as the graham base, but it has a more pronounced molasses flavor. Now that probably doesn't make sense. Just think molasses, although nowhere near as sweet as the base. It's a much more authentic graham cracker flavored swirl too. Not saying the base was artificial, but this is much more authentic. Between that, the flavor, and the grit, the texture of it, it's an awesome mix-in. I don't necessarily love the graham on graham base, graham cracker swirl, but there's enough differentiation between the two where they both stand out. And that leaves us with the chocolate covered honeycomb candies. As you can see, range in sizes. They're pretty much everywhere, but different sizes. And with those different sizes does come some inconsistency as far as the crunch factor. These larger ones, like this. I don't know if you can hear that. I should have gotten up close to the camera. Very, very crunchy. But these smaller guys are some of them are a little crisp. Most of them are soggy, more chewy than crunchy, which I get. And obviously the ones that aren't all the way covered suffer from the lack of crunchiness as well. But I have to hand it to them. Most of them are pretty crunchy and soggy. Whereas the swirl's kind of gritty, these are full-blown like crisp and crunch. Flavor, I don't think it's like, you know, out of this world. It's just, to be honest, I don't get much honey because of the chocolate. The chocolate is what stands out. Average chocolate, not that dark, not that milky. Right down the middle. I do enjoy that it breaks up. I'm just like shoveling this in my mouth. I do enjoy that the chocolate breaks up the graham though, because it's a lot of graham. Few inconsistencies here. Not a ton by any means. The base is just, it's not a premium ice cream, it's light. You know, the graham, pretty much both components of the graham were nailed, like phenomenal, and they stood out a lot, which tends to, most ice cream companies or pints, flavors I should say, the graham's always a lighter flavor. It's tough to stand out. Not the case here, very bold. It's awesome. And the chocolate's a nice change of pace. I don't get any honey or honeycomb candy besides the crisp, but you know, the chocolate, it does serve, you know, plays a good role here. So with all that said, sorry, I feel like I kind of rambled through that one. I might have been a little off. Anyways, Graham Central Station from Warwick gets a 7.5 out of 10.